All right, I'm here with Michael Honthaway, and I'm embarking on a 100-day juice feast right now. I'm pretty war-torn right now. My body has been through a lot of stress this last year, and I am ready to take it to the next level finally, and to fully commit to my transformation.
So Levend Bloed Analyse is started off in the 1920s in Europe, in Germany basically, and what it does, it looks at the quality of the blood, live blood analysis. The blood is alive, and the blood as it flows through your body conditions pretty much everything of your cells, and it actually determines the degree of the body to regenerate itself. So the better blood you have, the better the regeneration process of your body tissues and body cells.
Alright, so I'm going to prick my finger, get some blood, and we got this neat little prick device, and this is kind of weird. I've never done something like this.
Yeah. Ah! That's it?
Nothing.
Okay, so now we got it.
There we go.
Okay, there it is.
Nice.
Good.
Look at that blood.
Okay, so this is what we're going to look at.
There it is.
To know.
There's my blood.
This is it.
The blood of Tim Martin.
Tim, it looks, your blood looks like it needs a little water.
Yeah, it's dehydrated.
If I go to 3D, like a more embossed way, you can see that a lot of your red blood cells are clumped together, right? Like here and here. That means that they're not exposed to their environment. So what red blood cells do, they're overlapping each other. They're not transporting oxygen. At the upper left corner, what you see is that some of your red blood cells have a sort of a lemon-shaped form. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Those teardrop-shaped cells here, and there's quite a few of them. They're called dicryocytes, and they're an expression of that. Your body has difficulty in digesting animal proteins. That can be fish, or dairy products, or just plain meat, or turkey, stuff like that. Your body doesn't like that. What we see here is that your red blood cells are quite transparent. You see they're white in the center. That's because the light of the microscope shines really through them, right through them. And it's only possible because they're very thin. Red blood cells should be solid, like gray, not translucent. And this has to do with that your diet is too high in glucose. There's like 4 or 5 white blood cells, right? So there is a bit of an immune situation going on. There is some, either you're tired.
I'm tired.
Right.
I'm run down.
Your immune system is very active, as we see, because we see a lot of white blood cells. Your body has a strong reaction. It cannot cope with animal-based proteins. We see that your red blood cells are transparent because of fast carbohydrates in your diet that convert to glucose really fast in your blood, and it will deplete the hemoglobin within the red blood cell and thus not bond with oxygen. And as a consequence, you're creating a body that's low in oxygen. Those white dots here is candida, right? So it's candida in your blood.
But everyone's got some candida, right?
No. Everybody's got some candida in the gut. Yeah, we do.
But not in the blood.
Not in the blood.
So I officially have candida.
You officially have candida. Declare it here, and you're welcome in the club of 80% of people I see that have candida. But we're going to get rid of that in the time you're going to do your cleanse. You're so going to get rid of candida. It's going to be very easy for you because you don't have to do anything special for it. It will just disappear because the food you're going to take in is so pristine, it's so bioavailable that your body really has time to detox and get rid of all the substances. And all these blood platelets also are indicators that your pH homeostasis, the body that works hard to maintain homeostasis, is under challenge. So what we see here is a smear of dry blood. It's still wet, but it's going to dry under the influence of oxygen. And what we will see here is mycotoxic oxidative stress test. Basically, we're looking at how blood interacts with oxygen and how free radical stress manifests in your body tissues by the way the blood clots and where does it clot into those white puddles. And what you see at the outer edge is that there should be a little layer of the outer edge, a strand, which I don't see here, but you can see it a little bit here, but it should be wider. And this basically means that you're vitamin C deficient. And then what we see here, the white layers here, is your lymphatic system being quite stressed. Not an awful lot, but quite. So to give it a value between 1 and 5, I would say between 2 and 3. Right? That is because the level of toxicity in your system, in your body, is relatively high because of the patterns of food and thoughts you've gone through. So they all create like a toxic load of toxic waste buildup in your body, and the lymph is trying to get rid of that. So what we're seeing here is that you do have a considerable amount of colon plaque. Fortunately, you don't see parasites, you know. There's no parasites at all.
No parasites?
There's no parasites. No.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being great blood, 1 being terrible blood, what do you think I am?
I think you are somewhere between a 5 and a 6 right now.
Ouch.
Yeah.
I've had my blood analyzed, and we're going to report back every 2 weeks with Michael.
Yes, we are. And it's going to be great because we're going to see a whole sequence on how you grow out of your toxicity into a healthy environment body. You're just literally getting rid of all the toxic buildup. And we're going to be able to measure that quantitatively and as a quality. So that's fascinating.
Excellent. Thank you, Michael.
You're so welcome.